klarar inget utan dig.
Var är Görel, säg var är Görel, hej.
Kan någon svara mig?
They're your children. They're not children anymore, are they?
No.
How are they?
Very well.
Good.
Growing up.
And what are they doing now?
Kalle is working with his father on the photography side, and Carolina is studying.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And do they sort of, how do they feel about the fact that their mother is so close to ABBA?
I can tell you a story. When Carolina, she was 15, she was going to a new school, and they were telling, what are your parents doing, etc. My father is a photographer, and your mother, because she wanted to be just Carolina, and then she said, my mother is working with two men with beards on Skeppsholmen. I think they're proud of me, and they would actually have loved to be here today. But I mean, they've been around all the time, so it's not that it's ABBA. They are friends, Björn and Benny and Agneta and Frida.
Well, they have every right to be proud of you and what you've achieved, certainly.
To start with, it was quite tough, because he was tough and I was new in Stockholm and shy, and he used to throw pens at me when I didn't answer quick enough, and I went to the loo and had to cry. But then after a while, when he was arguing, I was arguing back, and we found sort of a very mutual way of communicating. It could sound a bit angry to other people, but it was sort of a lot of love and understanding, and we got along very well together after a while.
Yeah. But it took that a
And
while.
he learned me a lot. He learned me a lot about the business, about taking care of fans, publishers, whoever was involved with us, and I think that's important. And he also taught me another thing, that which was important in our small office. It's not really important who is doing what. I mean, you can be cleaning the floor, you can be writing the contracts, you can be doing the makeup if it's a musical, or you can be a musician, or you can be the singer at the very front of the stage. But if not everybody's doing their job, there is no way you can stand there singing because you have no support around you. That means everybody's important, so that we're all in the same boat.
Yes.
To reach the goal.
Yeah.
And that's one of my sort of leading stars in my way of working, and I have that from Stikkan.
It's
Thank you,
fantastic.
Stikkan.
Yes.
But sometimes I get surprised when journalists call me 4 o'clock in the morning because it's been in the English morning papers.
My goodness.
Believing that if ABBA were to reform, that should be the news in the Sun in England. Of course, that would be a professional release from the office of Polar. So how can they really believe that's the way it's going to be presented if it had been true?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? My next question actually here is, will they reform?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Oh, dear, interesting.
Benny had that question last Monday when we were in Helsinki for the press conference for Christina. And of course, yes. They don't see sort of the glimpse in his eye.
No, and then the next thing, it's spread around the world, isn't it? Yeah.
But I think they think it's a bit funny to say that, because it's not going to happen. But what you remember are 4 people rather young. What you have today is 4 people rather old. I think we should all keep that memory of how it was in the olden days. But I'm not sure that all 4 of them love that.
Well, it's been really interesting this afternoon. It's been lovely having you here. And I think we all agree, you know, in terms of sort of fan support, probably we do pester you sometimes too much, but we just want to know what's happening and all that. But you've always been very generous to fans and always replied, and especially with the help of the fan club as well, as Anita and Helga have mentioned. And I've been very privileged as well to be able to get tickets to some nice sort of openings and premieres as well, like a lot of fans here. And I really, really thank you for that. So I think it's been wonderful having. I got it right, Gorel?
You're right.
I got it right.
Yes, you got it
After
right.
all these years. Oh my goodness me.
But thank you, Vaughan. But it's also important because I have very many greetings, lots of love from Anni-Frid, from Agneta, from Björn, from Benny, to all of you, saying that they should know, you should know, how important you all are to them for what you've been doing, including pestering, but always being so supportive, and I would say supporting and protecting and loyal, and also I would say nearly all of you have always been very respectful, not intruding. If there is a no, there is a no, and I think it's been a mutual, very good meeting between all of you and all of them. So a big thank you and a big kiss from them, all of them to all of you.